We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall live in peace someday. Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to share a story from Bob's Banter by Robert Clemens. This story is about two brothers, William and Henry. William and Henry used to live adjacent to each other in their farms for many years. They had the best of relationship of brotherhood. They used to go out in the field together, share knowledge, and help each other in times of need. One day, when William and Henry were working in their field, William just called his brother. Hey Henry, come over here. I want to show you something. Yes, William. Henry, just look at the vegetables in my farm. Aren't they looking so fresh and healthy? Look at that pumpkin over there. Isn't it really big? And it's looking really healthy, isn't it? And those tomatoes, aren't they looking very juicy and healthy? And those carrots out there, I just dig them out right now. Aren't they looking really fresh? Yeah, William. Yeah, they are good, but not as healthy as mine. What? What do you mean by that? Yeah, my vegetables in my farm are much more better than yours. Oh, really? Yeah, William, you can just come and have a look at it. And both the brothers then head towards Henry's farm. So, William, just look at the vegetables in my farm. Aren't they looking all so very fresh? Can you smell the freshness of it? Look at my pumpkin over there. Isn't it a little bit more bigger than the one you showed in your farm? And those tomatoes? Look at the vibrant color and the juicy. Isn't it a little bit more bigger than those tomatoes in your farm? And the cabbage garden out there, just have a look at it. It's all so green, so fresh. And those carrots, they are a little bit more healthier than yours. What do you think, William? Yeah, they are good, but they are not as good as mine. Oh, come on, William. Come on. You know, I've used a better quality of manure in my farm. But Henry, I've used much more quantity of manure in my farm. But William, the manure I used in my farm was much more costlier. It was much more better than the one you have used. You're really a brainless one, William. You're really brainless. Hey, come on, Henry. Just enough of it. How dare you talk to me like that? Just get lost from here. And their silly dispute turned out into an angry exchange of words, and both the brothers, they just parted their ways. That night, Henry, he just couldn't sleep. He was so restless, and he wanted to teach William a lesson. And all of a sudden, he just jumped up and he took the biggest shovel that he had in his home. He took that shovel and he went quietly beside the creek. So, William, I'm going to teach you a lesson now. I'm going to change the path of the creek before dawn, and let me see from where you get water for your farm. And Henry, he started digging really hard. And he piled up lots of stones over there so that he could change the path of the creek. And by the time he finished his work, he was really tired and exhausted. But then, yes, this is what I wanted. I'll be able to go and sleep now peacefully. And after that incident, there was a day of silence between the two brothers. It then followed by a week of silence. It further continued into a month of silence, and there was a pause in their relationship. Until one day, there was a knock on William's door. Knock, knock, knock. And as William opened the door, he saw an old beard carpenter holding a tool bag on his hand. He was old, but then there was a glow on his face, and he was well dressed with a red coat and a red hat on his head. The old carpenter asked him politely, "Sir, do you have any repair work?" "Yeah, I do. Yes, I can give you a job." "Can you see that creek over there? The farm next to that belongs to my younger brother, Henry. You know, the area between our farms, it used to be full of beautiful green meadows with beautiful wildflowers. But recently, Henry changed the path of the creek, and now it is all in a barren land. And I know he did it purposely for a split between us. Can you see those tall trees near the barn? I want you to convert it into a tall, 10 feet tall wall. I don't want to see Henry's face anymore." The old carpenter, he just kept quiet. And then he slowly nodded his head and said, "Yes, sir." William then, he helped with all the required things to make that 10 feet wooden wall. And he helped with the toolkit and other required things to carry it near the creek. And as he gave all the required things for the wooden wall, he left for the town for his daily work. It was evening by the time William came back home. And by then, the carpenter finished all his work. And as William reached near the creek, he was totally shocked. And his eyes just bulged out, and he was speechless. Because instead of a 10 feet wooden wall, there stood a bridge. And it was not an ordinary bridge, it was truly an art of work with beautiful intricate carving. William just rushed towards that bridge. And at that same very moment, Henry from the other side, he also reached that spot. Henry rushed towards his brother, "William, William, my brother, you have made a bridge. You have made a bridge in spite of all that I have told you and I have done to you." William was so shocked at that he just started stammering. Yeah, I've told the carpenter to make a bridge. Yeah. Henry, he just took William's hand. "William, oh my brother, you're so special. Please forgive me for all that I have done. I'm so sorry, William, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me." William was so touched by Henry's behavior that tears started rolling down his cheeks. Both William and Henry were so emotional, they felt so touched. They hugged each other because it was quite a long time they did not hug each other. And as they were cherishing that moment, the old carpenter took his toolbox and he started moving ahead. When both the brothers, they realized that, they just shouted, "Hey carpenter, please wait. Please wait, please stay here for a few more days. We have more repair works to be done." The carpenter, he just turned around. Sir, I would love to stay here, but I have many more bridges to make. And there are a lot more repair works to be done in this country. So he turned around and he gave them a big smile. And he bid them goodbye. So friends, my takeaway from this story is to build bridges and not walls. Because if we have a grudge against someone, it literally means that we are carrying that person on our back for the rest of our life, and that literally drains out our energy, our enthusiasm, our peace of mind. But the moment we forgive that person, we let him off from our back, and we can live a peaceful and we can move ahead in our life. So I would love to know what is your takeaway from this story. Thank you.